I am Balaji Vishwanathan, and today we'll be going over application modernization for regulated workloads using migration tools such as Cloud Transformation Advisor and leveraging IBM DevSecOps pipeline. There are many different strategies for modernizing applications, and there is no one size fits all. Each enterprise must consider their migration goals, weigh the benefits against application complexity to arrive at one or more strategies to follow in their modernization journey. Many of the banking mid and front office applications are written using Java J2EE framework and run on one of the many application servers like WebSphere, JBoss or WebLogic. When one of the primary migration goals is agility or cost reduction, replatforming these applications to cloud-ready runtimes and running them in containers on cloud is simple and reaps benefits like secure runtimes, faster startup times, and modernized DevSecOps pipelines. IBM Cloud for Financial Services is designed to help clients mitigate risk and accelerate cloud adoption for even their most sensitive workloads. Security controls are built into the platform to enable financial institutions to automate their compliance assessment. This makes it easier for clients to simplify their risk management and demonstrate their regulatory compliance posture. FSCloud validated services and ISV applications ensure that applications can leverage already vetted services and third-party components. Finally, continuous compliance checks ensures being up to date with latest vulnerabilities and threats. The first step in the transformation process is to assess the application for migration to a target runtime. The Cloud Transformation Advisor performs this assessment against different source and target combinations, providing insights into application complexity. It uses a pluggable data collector to analyze the source environment, which includes both the application binary as well as application server configuration. Example, WebSphere traditional deployment. Applications which have complex dependencies on those running on older platform versions might need significant changes. Cloud Transformation Advisor also categorizes the application as simple, moderate, or complex t-shirt sizes based on the effort needed, and finally generates the migration artifacts to speed up the process. Let's take a look at Cloud Transformation Advisor for assessment of our sample mod resorts application. In the interest of time, we have preloaded the data collector output, and as you can see, CTA has categorized the application as simple based on the complexity. It provides us with any issues and also inventory and analysis report. The inventory report is going to present us with the various dependencies and the structure of the application, while the analysis report highlights any issues identified. In this particular case, we see only an informational issue regarding containerizing the application. We can choose to ignore this and continue with the migration artifact generation process. The next step is to containerize the application and generate deployment artifacts for the target environment. CTA can generate migration artifacts for the selected target runtime, OpenLiberty, WebSphere Liberty, or WebSphere Traditional. The migration artifacts include pom.xml changes to do a Maven-based build, server.xml, which includes all configuration variables from the source environment, and a Docker file to package the code into appropriate container runtime. For deployment to a WebSphere Liberty operator managed ROX cluster, a custom resource is also generated. These are templates which need to be incorporated into your application code. So we drop them into our GitHub repo in a separate branch, and we can quickly take a look at the differences which we see between that and our base branch. As you can see, these are primarily deployment artifacts only. The application CR, the Kubernetes deployment, as well as the build pom.xml along with server.xml, which have been updated. The next step is to deploy the transformed application to cloud and continuously monitor it for security and compliance. For this, we leverage the IBM DevSecOps toolchain. The IBM DevSecOps toolchain includes pipelines for continuous integration, continuous deployment, and continuous compliance. It incorporates all security best practices in the various pipeline stages. For instance, the CI pipeline includes checks for branch protection, code review, secret detection, and static scans, as well as dynamic scans and penetration tests. The toolchain integrates with Secret Manager, which securely stores credentials for deployment as well as any secrets the application itself might need. It also integrates with the GitHub repositories for issue tracking. On a successful run of the CI pipeline, the signed and verified images are pushed into IBM Container Registry, and an inventory record for the build is created in the inventory repository. The CD toolchain includes pipeline for change management process, where from the inventory captured in CI, a BOM is generated and on change approval is promoted to the production Git branch. This ensures that only verified builds get promoted to production. At the end of the CD pipeline run, the application is deployed using the operator CR, which refers to the appropriate image from the inventory. The WebSphere operator deploys the application and the necessary ingress and route to externalize the service. It takes care of creating necessary pull secrets to get the application image from the container registry. The application, once deployed, is accessible on the exposed routes. Evidence from CI, CD, and CC pipeline runs are available on the DevSecOps Insights dashboard. Information from the current and past builds are available on a single quality dashboard. Continuous security and compliance report for your entire environment, including the DevSecOps toolchains as well as the deployment environment, is available on the SCC dashboard.